Hey there, Jason Cress from UNB Athletics. This year, all eyes will be on our men's soccer team as they begin preparations for the 2013 Soccer Nationals, which will be held here at UNB. UNB will be looking to finish in the top of the AUS next year, earning their way into the tournament versus entering the tournament based solely on being a host. However, that's next year, right? Let's talk about this year. Look at these standings. At 1-0-1, UNB sits tied for second in the AUS. Sure, it's only 1 week, but it still gives the team some momentum and confidence heading into this weekend's games. Speaking of this weekend, this Friday, UNB travels north to play provincial rival Moncton at 7:15 p.m. Last year, in the game in Moncton, UNB was victorious. I had a chance to sit down and talk with Coach Pinsent and discuss his recruiting during the offseason, his preparations for the 2013 Nationals next year, and his game this Friday against Moncton. Check it out. I'm here with Coach Pinsent. Coach, thanks for taking the time to meet with me.
Jason, I'm glad to be here.
In preparation for your season, you did a lot of recruiting during the off-season, and you've pulled players from a lot of different places. What were some strategies you used to get those players to come to UNB?
I started out by contacting our International Student Recruitment Office here at UNB. One of UNB's strategic plans is to attract more international students to our campus. And with soccer being the international game, I just felt that maybe there's ways that we could work together. And that proved to be very productive and resulted in me traveling with some of our international recruiters to England. And I was able to attract some international players from that country, but also just through other cooperations with that International Student Office, we attracted some players from Turkey and from Brazil as well.
For your recruits, what are some of the more notable recruits that you brought on?
Sure, so from England we were able to bring in George Lawton, who's a center back, and Oliver Jones, who's a quick, dynamic winger.
Looking at your whole team, who has stepped up and who has been your key player thus far?
Yeah, you know, I think it's maybe more than just one player, maybe a few players. You know, I think key for our team to be successful this year is going to be, we're going to have to be difficult to get scored on. And I'm confident in that area, in that Aaron McMurray is back in goal for us. Our back line is anchored by a couple of veteran players, Rod Ramsden, who's the team captain, who's going into his 5th season, and Ben Law, who's entering his 4th season with us. So they'll anchor what I hope to be a very tough and stingy defense. Further up the field, I think one area that we've really improved this year is we're going to be more attractive going to goal. I think we're going to be more successful in creating dangerous opportunities for us. And 2 key players in those areas will be Amir Razik, who joins the team again after recovering from major knee surgery. So we're excited to have him back in the fold. And he's going to be a really good link player with the striker we brought in from Humber College in Toronto, Youssef Mohammed.
Looking ahead till your Friday's game against Moncton, you've done very well against Moncton. In the last 8 games, you have a 4-2-2 record. Why do you think you guys have done so well against Moncton?
We have had some success against Moncton. You know, it's just one of those games. They're our interprovincial rival, so those are always kind of tough-spirited games. And I think perhaps they're games that our boys get up for and are a little bit more excited for than perhaps some of the other games.
All right, last question, Coach. Next year we're hosting the Nationals, obviously. Aside from your recruiting, what are some other things you're doing to prepare?
Yeah, the fact that we're hosting the 2013 CIS National Championship Tournament is obviously a really big event for our program and for the Varsity Reds department. And the event really is the accumulation of a lot of work that's taken place over the last number of years. And it's also going to kind of be the impetus, hopefully, to kind of take our program to the top level. You know, we've got one of the best facilities in Canada now with the BMO Centre. You know, the artificial turf, the dome that goes up in the winter just allows for year-round training opportunities and development of players, so that's huge for us. The sponsorships that are now in place with BMO and other sponsors give us the resources to attract the top student athletes, not only from around Canada, but from around the world. And I just feel all of these pieces are now in place for us to put the best product on the field possible. So we're really excited about that, and I think we're starting to see signs of that with our performances on the field.
Coach, thanks for taking the time for this interview. Best of luck on Friday versus Moncton. Best of luck versus UPI on Saturday, and of course, best of luck on the season. For more information about men's soccer and other varsity sports found here at UNB, go to vreds.ca. For UNB Athletics, this is Coach Pinsent, and I'm Jason Cress. Thanks for watching.